In the middle of all the action last Sunday, I read this Twitter note from Ford Racing. Ken Block had a promising weekend at the Oregon Trail. I click through the link because I'm thinking SD viewers want to hear some good news about KB. Then I read the rest of the sentence, quote, that ended abruptly when Block rolled down an embankment. Block and co-driver were unhurt, but the Fiesta sustained significant damage and was unable to continue. And here we go again. And for that BS tweet, Ford Racing, aka their Ken Block coverage, and Ken Block proper earns dead to me positions 4 and 5. Ford actually wrote their own reason for dead to me honors. Quote again, clearly Block's Fiesta was the class of the field and appeared headed for a podium, if not victory. Ouch, on their own driver. So Block has Portugal WRC May 28 through 30, and the Rally America Susquehannock Trail June 4 through 5. Hide the kids in the breakables. I'll still show KB videos, but not KB's rally action. Instead, what say we follow the Ford parts truck that delivers to KB's shop? That Transit Connect van probably has covered more miles than Block has.
Exclusively at autostream.com/yoparts.
It's Friday, so the news, blogs, forums have hacked through a ton of info on Monaco and Nurburgring. So from me, only one observation for each. In Formula One, we're seeing so many mistakes from the teams as they try to chase Red Bull. But this is simply due to the pressure of the phenomenal pace Webber, Vettel, Newey, and team are laying down. Pressure's part of racing, so now we'll see the true character of the drivers and those teams. It may be inspiring, it could get uglier. The Porsche hybrid came close, so close. Only 1 hour 15 more and P1 was done. The hybrid drive flywheel system did not break. Something in the motor did. But it reminds me of this 2007 Corvette Racing Le Mans story. CR didn't win that year because the Aston Martins were faster. To make up for the speed, Corvette decided to install a cylinder shutdown system to save fuel on yellow flags and make less pit stops. First yellow, car number 64 DNFs. Seems the harmonics from the shutdown V8, now a V4, shattered the carbon drive shaft the minute he turned it on. The DNF was reported as drive shaft failure, but that was not the real reason. Maybe a similar wordplay is going on with the Porsche hybrid DNF. The P car can run for extra power or fuel savings. It was getting 2 extra laps per pit stop. I'm thinking that means they could add the 162 electric horsepower to the natural 480, or run the NA motor slower and use the electrics to stay at 480. Point is, and I could use some commenter help on this, I wonder if a similar interconnected factor stressed the GT3R engine in a new way. Oh, and here's the advantage of having an old guy host Shakedown. Anyone remember the first hybrid in Le Mans racing? This 1998 Panos Q9, built with the help of Zytec. Recognize that name? The McLaren KERS. Q9 did not qualify for the French 24, missed by only 10 seconds. Did run the Petite Le Mans, finished second in LMGT1, only 2 cars in the class, but it did do 317 laps versus the winner's 381. I'm recording this on Tuesday as I'm headed on a biz trip, ending up at the Laguna Seca ALMS race for a quick visit. I guess I'm there now. We'll be snooping for stories and some pre-Le Mans insights from the teams going over. Corvette, Flying Lizard, Risi, Highcroft. Anyone else? No need to talk to Bobby Rahal. His team did not get picked to rep BMW at Le Mans. That responsibility goes to Team Schnitzer, only the winners of the Nurburgring 24. Corvette is celebrating their 50th anniversary racing and winning at Le Mans, at Laguna. And they always make a big deal about how this validates the car. But here's my call to action for GM. If you really want Corvette to have racing cred versus the sports car brands in today's world, take note of that Nürburgring race. You only had 2 teams enter 2 Corvettes. Porsche, BMW, Audi, Aston Martin had 125 cars between them because their racing programs build and sell race cars, track cars, GT3, GT4 specs. Yeah, they have factory teams like yours, but it's the customer cars that are doing the hands-on branding validation. So since Big Ed is telling me GM is back, with cash, When C7 comes around, enough with the carbon edition race car look models, it's time to build a real customer race car and really throw down the gauntlet. And I do the same with a Cadillac V Coupe, but what do I know? Besides ranting, I also love to connect abstract dots. Watch this. When visiting Mike Spinelli for a ShakeDown anniversary show, he tried to make a point about his 0 to 60 magazine and used as a touch point a reference to vans. Now, Toyota's trying to give its new Sienna van street cred with its Swagger family viral.
Streets and the cul-de-sacs, proud parent of an honorable student, Jack.
But they just ripped off the promo for a fave TV show of mine, Sunny in Philadelphia, who in fact riffed off the old 1989 LL Cool J video. What Spinelli was trying to tell us was that van cred comes from stuffing F1 power into the cargo space. Ford did it with their Supervans 1, 2, and 3. Renault went nuts with their Espace. Now we've got street cred. Hey JF, this week's mashup, please.
Talking about, JF. This is how I feel about you. Gentle, no hurting.